Hi Butterfly, it's Eva Lane from anxiousrelief.com, and today I want to talk to you about nausea from anxiety. I'm sure you know the feeling, the churning in the stomach, the butterflies, the concern that you might puke, or some people even have a concern that they might not puke and that the feeling might never go away. Whatever it is, if it's nausea and you know that it's caused by anxiety, I have a really good solution for you. So step one in my solution is just understanding and knowing that nausea is caused when your mind and your body are having a disagreement with each other. Now, as an energy healer, I come across this all the time. People having all sorts of symptoms in their bodies that are due to anxiety or their energy generally being out of alignment. And the way that I explain this to people is that your body and your mind and your spirit, they all require certain things to feel 100% happy and to talk to each other. And sometimes when things get a little bit unbalanced or off track, the communication between your mind, your body and your spirit can get off track a little bit, and your body and your mind might stop talking to each other, or your mind and your spirit might stop talking to each other. And the way that this manifests is in your body, you start feeling physical symptoms, and nausea is definitely one of those. So you know what you're doing when you get nausea. Often it's because you're about to do something that you find quite stressful. So sometimes people find before they're about to give a speech or do run a meeting or do something else that's stressful, perhaps driving, they get that horrible churning feeling in their tummy and worried that they might throw up. And step two in this process that I'll outline to you is just making space around that feeling. And I know it's hard, and I know when you're experiencing nausea, it can be really hard to visualize that feeling when all you want is just relief from this terrible sensation. But I just ask you to stick with me and to follow me as you imagine that churning feeling in your stomach visually, and then you bring white light down into your stomach to make space around that churning, nauseous feeling. And the best way to bring white light and space around a churning stomach is to simply breathe it in deeply down into your tummy. And then while you're doing that, visualizing white light around the churning and then breathing that white light out. And as you breathe out, that space that you've brought in remains. So you don't get rid of nausea from anxiety by fighting it. You allow it to remain, but you bring space around it. And the best way to do that is by breathing it in. So breathing in white light down into your belly, making space, breathing that white light out again, but the space remains. Now, step three, as this is nausea that's caused by anxiety, understand that it will pass. Understand that time is what will really carry this nausea away. What I've taught you in today's blog is really a coping mechanism for getting you through the anxiety and getting you through the nausea as it's affecting you. So it's a good way to give you power over the feeling, and it allows you to do something with that energy, to do something with that feeling, which actually is a really good diversion. But longer term, just know that making space around the block that's there, making space around whatever the issue is that's causing your mind and your body not to completely align and not to be on track together, is, you know, breathing the white space in there. That is what will heal it. I'm Eva Lane. Do come over to anxiousrelief.com. I have a free energy healing MP3 over there called Space Between Your Brain Cells, and it's about bringing white light into your mind, but you can use that equally as well to bring white light down into your tummy and to put space around that churning, nauseous feeling while it's bothering you. So do please come over to anxiousrelief.com and see what I've got for you over there. Love and light.